Throughout the 13 weeks of learning the subject Education for Sustainability, I've learnt a lot about my own personal philosophy in terms of environmental education and sustainability, as well as the views of my friends, my colleagues, my family, and my future students. From the beginning, I was quite sure of my eco-philosophy and what I personally thought of environmental sustainability. My views and attitudes had a common theme of minimizing waste, any waste for that matter: water, plastic, food, or energy. I was adamant that humans have the power and ability to reduce the impact and issues caused by waste, and that the starting point to doing this is awareness. I would say my views on environmental education have not changed all that much, although I do feel more knowledgeable in how to pass on information and techniques I've learnt onto my future students. I have learnt the importance of not just teaching about environmental education as a one-off lesson. There are so many times in schools where students, including myself, learn about environmental issues but are not given the power to make a change and look at the bigger picture. For example, when learning about deforestation or the melting of polar ice caps. It is not enough to just teach it in isolation, hope that students have learnt something, and move on to the next topic area. Environmental education in the primary classroom is about ensuring three key things. The first is giving students the opportunity to learn about the world around them. The second is giving them the opportunities and support to do something about these issues and problems. The third is giving them the skills to do something about any issues or problems they may uncover. My recent experience in schools helped affirm the fact that class teachers should be incorporating issues of environmental sustainability in their HSIE and science and technology lessons. Over the 3 weeks in schools, I came to understand that environmental education is not focused on all that much in the particular classroom I was in. My group and I attempted to teach the class about energy, pollution, and the greenhouse effect. Although students did learn the importance of saving non-renewable energy and using renewable energy as an alternative, I do not think that 3 one-hour lessons was really enough for them to see the big idea. I believe this particular class would really benefit from ongoing learning. Another thing that I discovered from my school experience is that education for environmental sustainability should start to be taught much earlier on in primary school to make the most change. Going forward and looking into the future, I believe this school has a lot of potential in successfully becoming aware of issues in environmental sustainability and will thrive when opportunities are provided for them. As of now, the school has no initiatives in place. What I would do as a primary teacher there is set up a real whole school approach to using what we have as a society to grow more eco-friendly at a school. One of the guest lecturers we had in this subject spoke about his class at his school and how the establishment of a veggie garden was an asset to the learning and overall engagement of students. He used the veggie garden as a tool for educating students about the benefits of growing your own fruit and vegetables for sustaining our environment. He then incorporated other key learning areas such as literacy and mathematics, which gave the students motivation and purpose for learning. From his talk, I was really impressed, and it made me more confident to implement something like this in my own school as a newly graduated teacher. I feel as though I now have a bit more understanding of what is happening in the world around us, and there are tools and resources in the syllabus to help me achieve the goal of passing this information on to my students. Even though the students in primary school are between the ages of 6 and 12, they still have the ability to do something if we as teachers give them the opportunity, the awareness, and the skills.